Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Pelicans. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
And I think for New Orleans, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they've played their best basketball, so if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. And it's Mr. Perfect in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And even with preseason, Smitty, there's always some rust that needs to be shaken off in these early season games.
Yeah, Kevin, some guys are playing themselves into shape. Others are simply finding their rhythm. You got to be patient and figure out what works and what doesn't.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Murray against McCollum. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Murray, good. Murray's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Hawks.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to Jones from outside the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Now Williamson. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Ingram wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
You must chase Ingram off the three-point line. He's too dangerous of a threat to hit a triple.
Pass to Murray. The 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Ingram. Mr. Perfect with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Hunter, the pass to Young. Hunter with the screen on Jones. Jones against Young. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Williamson dishes to Ingram. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Over in the corner, Williamson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Looking at the veteran Jonas Valanciunas, Steve, he remains a nightly double-double threat.
He's someone that likes to flex his muscle on both ends, Kevin. A big man who uses his size to his advantage and is reliable at cashing in from inside.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Murray. The baseline jumper goes down. Murray's got 7.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Over to the left wing. Williamson in the post. Back to McCollum. Valanciunas against Bay. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by McCollum.
That wasn't an easy finish from Valanciunas. The big man didn't have a good look, but got it to drop anyway.
Murray against McCollum. Murray the pass to Mr. Perfect. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Ingram. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Murray looking around. Young outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
That's good from Young. And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Both good from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
McCollum against Murray. Passes it to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Ingram. McCollum against Murray. High post shot. Rebound by the Hawks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hunter with it. Now defended by Williamson. Bay wide open, and he fired. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
And here is Ingram, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Ingram finds Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Valanciunas has got 6.
Those are the plays where you see the strength of Valanciunas. The contact didn't bother him at all.
Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Valanciunas, and he gets the bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
The pass to Ingram. The shot off that time. Hunter with some nice defense.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Murray, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Jones kicks to Ingram, pass to Williamson. And he comes up with the deuce. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
There's the screen to the paint. Here's Mr. Perfect. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mr. Perfect's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's McCollum. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit. Williamson in the post. Takes the three. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 5. Young, right side. Puts up a three. Here's Mr. Perfect. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Here's Williamson after the basket by Atlanta. A three from McCollum. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
CJ rises above the defense and drills the contested jumper.
Now here's Murray. He had 19 points in the win against Washington. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Valanciunas with a screen on Hunter. Ingram dishes to Valanciunas. With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
Super 2.
No good on that one.
I love the toughness from Jonas Valanciunas, and he is lighting it up tonight.
So for the Pelicans, Trey Murphy's checked in for Zion Williamson. Dyson Daniels comes in for Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for C.J. McCollum. Then for the Hawks, Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Hunter. And it's Bottoms in for DeJounte Murray. And he sinks the second. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Here's Mr. Perfect, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovic does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Ingram. Hands it from downtown. Ingram's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pelicans.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Passes it to Bay. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 5.
I love the answer by Saddiq Bey. He drained that response.
Alvarado finds Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
On the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Carey. Here's Bogdanovic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Confident on the take. I like watching Bogey knife inside.
New Orleans has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Some changes for New Orleans. Nance comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Najee Marshall in for Daniels. Atlanta also making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Bay. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Young. Now, here's Marshall. The 11-footer off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Murray against Ingram. Fires the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Murray. He has 7. Nance gets the rebound. The Pelicans trail. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Alvarado passes to Marshall. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. For 3, Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Pass to Alvarado. Ingram against Murray. Ingram passes to Nance. Here's Marshall. Can't hit that one. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading by 4. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Marshall. Nance outside. Here's Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Each year, Brandon becomes a little more assertive at the offensive end, and we know he has the talent.
Take a break. 2 shots. And that one falls for Ingram.
It's so fun to see Brandon Ingram evolve. He's a true student of the game, and each year he keeps improving.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Murray. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They lead by a bucket. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
New Orleans has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. On the court right now for the Hawks, Johnson is out there with Bogdanovich. And there's Bottoms, then it's Clint Capella, and it's Murray in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Ingram. Nance sets a screen for Ingram. Shot clock at 5, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Man, I like that play. Nance on the roll, great athleticism, tough to defend.
Atlanta's shooting really well, 54% from the floor. Murray finds Johnson. Murray against Ingram. Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Capella. Nance gets the rebound. Well, for New Orleans, shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You know, Steve, last season the Pelicans started 23-12. They were second in the Western Conference, but they end up missing the playoffs. Why, in your opinion?
Kevin, injuries. Zion played just 29 games. Brandon Ingram only 47. If they can stay healthy, this is a scary team going forward.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is, of course, unique athletically. His teammate C.J. McCollum says, I don't know if we'll ever see somebody with that strength, power, speed, and jumping ability. At times, the Pelicans' offensive game plan becomes simple, McCollum said. Get the ball to Z and get the heck out of the way. Kevin, I'm paraphrasing.
I know you are. I picked up on that, David. Thank you.
Timeout.
And first timeout of the game called for New Orleans. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Marshall, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And a switch here also for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Johnson. Over to the wing. Here's Williamson. The teardrop falls in. Williamson's got 6 points.
That's about as tough as a finish you'll see. But when you're up against someone as strong as Zion, contact doesn't faze him.
Here's Murray. Back to Capella. Pass to Carey. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
No hesitation off the catch. Bogdanovich has a quick trigger.
Passes to Alvarado. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Marshall. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pelicans trail by 5. Now the pass to Williamson. To the middle. Nance, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
And the first one drops.
What impresses me about DeJounte Murray is how multi-dimensional he is. He does a little of everything.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Nance, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Marshall. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Atlanta. And so Murray nails both of them. Steve, we've talked about this. A great job by the Pelicans front office in surrounding Zion Williamson with talent.
Yes, Kevin. When he's healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. But to go the distance, he has to be available.
Here's Williamson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
You see how advanced Zion is as a ball handler. That's guard-like stuff right there.
Pass to Carey. Here he goes. That one drops for him. Carey's got the lead back up to 7 now for Atlanta.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Now Alvarado. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Murray against McCollum. Pass to Carey. Here's Mr. Perfect. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Carey. He's defended by Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. Carey passes to Bogdanovich.
All about length for Murphy on the defensive end, using his over 7-foot wingspan to stay on you.
Here's Alvarado. Still yet to score. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And Jones subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And a change for the Hawks. Trae Young, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Carey. He's guarded by McCollum. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 7-point differential. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Inside, Hunter, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Carey. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Mr. Perfect, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's McCollum. Kicks to Valanciunas. There's the dish to Williamson. Driving to the basket.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion. Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Ingram.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Young pass to Murray. Tries it from 19, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Williamson left side. Ingram outside. Passes it to Jones. McCollum kicks to Williamson. No good on the 3.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Count that one. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so here is New Orleans. After the basket by Atlanta, here's Ingram. McCollum outside, stolen away. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Murray. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich is checked in. Jones dishes to Valanciunas, and that's a foul called on body. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
The score for the Hawks. Number 1, Jalen Johnson.
There's the pass to Valanciunas. Ingram outside, fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Mr. Perfect's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
And here's Young. He has 5. Offensive rebound, Mr. Perfect. The kick out to Young.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Ingram against Hunter. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Drives to the hoop. It's good. Ingram's got 16.
Defenders tried to be physical and knock Ingram off his path, but he typically stays under control.
Johnson surveying the floor. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Valanciunas. Hunter against Ingram. McCollum outside. Here's Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's so good at scoring inside. You know Valanciunas can get to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
That one is off. Bays checked in for the Hawks. Murray comes in for Bottoms. And the second free throw, good. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Pelicans trail by 14. Jones the pass to Ingram. Now here's Valanciunas. He kicks to McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Murray. Puts it up from 15. Hunter with it, now guarded by Ingram. The finish, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in a position to finish that play.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Valanciunas passes to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Hunter. Back to Valanciunas. Atlanta with the rebound. Mr. Perfect's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Pass to Bay. Lets a floater go, and the shot goes down. Bay's got 5 now.
That's a smooth shot. Brilliant stuff from Saddiq Bey.
Screen by Valanciunas. From the baseline. And it's Ingram missing. Atlanta leading by 18. Hunter kicks to Murray. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Jones. Hunter for 3. Another shot. Here's Mr. Perfect. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. New Orleans gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. And he lays it straight in. 18 points for him.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Bay finds Murray. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Bay. Lets it go with a 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
A volume three-point shooter at his position. Saddiq Bey doesn't lack confidence pulling the trigger.
A 3 from McCollum buries the long-range jumper.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Hawks lead by 16. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Trae, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Atlanta Hawks.
They've unleashed the dog. Shaq, you're a dog. You understand what that is.
You know my feeling. Woof, 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 woof.
And now let's take a moment to look into the future. Here's the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Atlanta, this game will help them measure who they are against an opponent we consider to be in the same stratosphere. But these guys want to show they've elevated themselves above that.
I like that, Jet. I like that a lot. Well said. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. Plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Williamson with the screen from McCollum. Right wing. Williamson with it. And it's Bay picking him up. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Murray, the pass to Young. Murray sets a screen for Young. Again, Young missing.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And there's the pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Kicks it out to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Young outside. Clock at 6. Sweet move. And it's good on the way in. Young's got 9.
It's like Trae Young has the ball on a string out there. Outrageous move.
Bay against Valanciunas. And here's Ingram from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 21 in the game. McCollum against Murray. They set the pick. Pass to Mr. Perfect. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, easy call.
For Atlanta, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Pelicans trail by 14. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Williamson with it. Williamson double team. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Young with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. In the third spot, the Hawks.
Getting to the line in this day and age is crucial to long-term success, and their team does a fantastic job at drawing fouls and getting to the stripe.
Valanciunas dishes to Williamson. Six on the shot clock. Ingram outside. The tray. No good that time.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Young outside. Hunter with a screen on Jones. Young against Jones. Here's Murray up on top. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And there's Hunter on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
Love Murray's scoring potential, but the development of his playmaking may be an even higher priority.
Now here's Williamson. 12 points for him. And Jones has it in the corner. Here's Valanciunas. Got a piece of it. Hunter against Jones. Young pass to Murray. Kicks it to Young. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 14 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Atlanta.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
check out stats for Murray. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
And the Hawks with possession here. Hunter finds Bay. Young in the corner. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson against Bay. Williamson dishes to Ingram. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Young outside. There's a good screen. Down low. Here's Mr. Perfect. Lays it up off the glass. Mr. Perfect's got 23.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 10. Williamson double team. Here's Valanciunas. Misses the 3. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Young passes to Hunter. Now here's Bay. 8 points for him. Young outside. Here's Mr. Perfect. And it's Ingram with the rebound. The pass to Mr. Perfect. The 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. McCollum finds Jones. Back to McCollum. Launches a 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Beautiful pass by Jones, keeping his head on a swivel and creating the wide open look.
With the teardrop, rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
He had a nice open look right there. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
McCollum against Murray. Back to Young. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got 12 points here in the second half. Ingram with it. 21 points in the game. Up top, Valanciunas. He's defended by Bay. Hunter against Ingram. Pass to Williamson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Have to admire the competitive mindset. Williamson proving he's up for the task, delivering the payback 3 there.
Now here's Murray. 22 points for him. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. So for the Pelicans, Larry Nance has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Trey Murphy comes in for Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Herbert Jones. And a change for the Hawks. Carey's checked in. Passes it to Alvarado. McCollum outside. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range. He has 6.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The pass to Murray. Young sets a screen for Murray. Here's Mr. Perfect, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Mr. Perfect's got 7 now in this quarter. Ingram outside. Nance sets a screen for Ingram. To the inside. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
The Hawks leading by 14. Here's Carey. And that one, good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Ingram. Tries from 16. Rebound Atlanta. Mr. Perfect.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
They kicks to Young. There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Carey. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Murray. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They trail by 18. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Mr. Perfect. Johnson comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Young. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.